Anyway, let's jump into some topics. So the Breakfast Club has now moved over to BET from Revolt. I don't know the full story on that. I remember when they said on Revolt, they was like, yeah, this is going to be our last season on Revolt. And they didn't never give a reason. And then next thing I know, I saw a commercial like, yeah, the Breakfast Club on BET. So, yeah, they just started on BET earlier this week. And so now they got just Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, no Angela Yee. So, you know, what do y'all think about that? You know what I mean?
Can I cheer for no Angela Yee?
Go for it. No Angela Yee. I mean, I ain't hating on her, but she really didn't bring much to the show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I hope she has better luck on her other stuff. I know she got her podcast, which I've tried to watch a couple of times, and I was like, it's dry. You know what I mean? Yeah, she gets a little on the dry side.
Yeah,
so
she really is. Like I said, I think for them coming over to BET, like I explained to you off the phone, or talk to you off the phone. Talk with you on the phone rather, off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah. I'm messing up my word. But anyway, so you know, Byron Allen and Tyler Perry in the bidding war over BET.
I need to find out more about that too.
Yeah. So I don't know if they move over there because of those reasons. Maybe they like, well, you know what? I feel that, you know, whoever gets this, these people actually have money and they're going to be backed. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to Puff. Because, I mean, even though it's technically his, Revolt ain't all the way his, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think, and then again, too, like, I don't think BET would be all the, you know, Tyler Perry's and Byron Allen's either. But I don't know how the whole details about it.
Yeah.
But I think they probably did that though because they're probably, you know, it looks a little bit more stable. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, Tyler Perry is cool, but I don't think he would do much different than Viacom. It would be nice to know that it's owned under black ownership. But you know, with Tyler Perry, I'm gonna need him to step it up with the shows and stuff, man. Because some of his shows is alright, but some of them are just like
same stuff. Some man is mad at some woman.
Right.
The dark skinned dude. Beat the hell after what?
Right.
All of a sudden, this light skinned brother coming through here, you know what I'm saying, shining and glistening and shit, talking about, yeah, I'm gonna help the kids. And everything,
right?
And then this other nigga come through, and he's still like, you know what I'm saying? Like he eventually becomes friends with him and shit. But he's like, yeah, I want us to, you know, work things up. But nah, I want to get divorce papers going on. And, you know, he's a light skinned dude.
I'm telling you, man, it's this, like you said, it's all the same.
Same shit.
So to me,
repeat.
I'm gonna just put this out in the universe. Whether it's Byron Allen or Tyler Perry, if either one of y'all get this channel or network, I should say, if you can get more shows on the strength of what BET used to have, like your Video Soul, like your Caribbean Rhythms, your Rap City, your Teen Summit, you know what I mean, stuff like that. I mean, you would have a good network. I mean, you don't have to bring those exact shows back, but those shows had a certain level of class to them, and it wasn't all the ratchetness that most, you know, shows have. You know, it's not a whole bunch of this is BET Uncut, you know what I mean, After Dark or whatever. You know, it wasn't a whole bunch of that type of shit. You know, you had a little bit of that, but you didn't have a whole lot. And now it just seems like everybody just wants the ratchetness. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. And going to piggyback off of that, I actually have shows where, you know, put black people in a different light. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to always be about no drama and things like that. Can we have black people having fun for once?
Right,
right. Black people, like, which I think they're trying. I think, because that's one thing they did put, I think Family Matters is back on BET.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen.
Good for them.
Yeah. I think, man. But on but that's what I'm saying. I think we need to see, something like American Pictures, something, or what I'm saying, like we've done yard sales and stuff. We've been doing that since God knows when.
Yeah.
We should have like a show about yard selling and collecting and you know what I'm saying, how to fix up stuff and you can do this and you know what I'm saying, like we should have like the DIY, you know what I'm saying, or DIY, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that people can actually, learn some other stuff instead of just being like on some we just negative. My girlfriend left me, my boyfriend left me, and
baby mama drama.
Yeah, like that shit gets ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it gets old, man. So I hope y'all do the right thing. Whoever ends up with BET, because honestly, Viacom is not going to do the right thing with that channel.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
So it is what it is.
It's not in their interest to. So.
But we can move on. Let's see here. Oh, I want to give him one more quick shout out to Martin Lawrence for getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on April 20th. You know what I mean? So shout out to him for that.
So that'll be tomorrow.
Right.
Yep.
Some people might not see this till Friday, so that means it was yesterday for you.
Oh, right. Give that a clap. Oh, cheers, but my bad.
Oh, no, you good. Anything is fine. The cheers seem to be louder than the claps. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So let's see. I don't know if that makes a difference. Let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see. You want to talk about Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about Jonathan Majors.
So y'all know Jonathan Majors about 3 or 4 weeks ago got caught up in a little arrest because him and his girlfriend got into a little scuffle, and supposedly she kind of backtracked some of her statements, and because they arrested him and she didn't want to make his career go away, but it seems like it's starting to.
Oh.
His PR team, management team, has dropped him from their contract. And also you remember the Army had a commercial with him in it, and they dropped that. They took that off the air. So now his whole management team has dropped him as of just a couple of days ago. So, a lot of people are wondering what that means for him in Marvel/Disney, because, he's supposed to have a long run as Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
He's already been in Loki as him, and now he was in Ant-Man, and he's supposed to come back as in Loki season 2, and then there's more movies in the future with him as the same bad guy. He's supposed to be the new Thanos or whatever, but supposed to be worse. But do you think they should recast him? Because a lot of people are talking about, Disney might recast him.
Why are they gonna recast him if he's a fucking villain?
Right.
That don't make sense. You're gonna get a nice villain now?
Right.
We got a villain that don't smack.
Right.
He's supposed to be a villain.
I'm Loki.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
I'm what is he called?
Hi.
I'm Kang.
I'm Kang. I'm Thanos. Before I blow up the world, I got you some cookies.
Right.
Like he's a fucking villain.
Right. So
he probably do villain if he. And plus the stuff was a now. I will say this. I do understand the production company trying to get away from him because of their image. I can understand that. I can respect that. However, it still ain't I'm not defending what he did, if he did it. But there's worse people out there, especially in Hollywood, that ain't been touched and still got careers. So what is it, man? It's just the same song that we sang on here all the time, but it's just like, come on, man. I'm not, and the dude's a good actor. He's believable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good talent, and I feel that he's definitely needed in this generation, especially with the whole Creed situation and everything like that. I think he's a needed force. He's a needed actor, in my opinion.
I agree. I think he's a great actor, and I like what he's been doing so far in Hollywood. But I hope Marvel and Disney don't get rid of him, because if DC Comics and DC Entertainment can keep Ezra Miller as the Flash after all that shit he got in trouble with.
Yep.
I mean, they say they choked some people out. They were holding people hostage and all this kind of shit. You know what I mean? This
man supposed to be the good guy.
Right. He was the good guy, and they still let him keep his role as the Flash. They still putting out his movie. You know what I mean? So if Marvel is smart, they'll keep this man as the villain and not worry about it. Now, if he really gets convicted and he's like, let's say, guilty, then don't hire him for nothing else. But you already made plans with this man. You already got him in several projects. So don't interrupt that. Just let that go. And just, if you want to say, no, we won't do no more after that, then that's fine. But at least finish out what you already started. You know what I mean? Because if we get some other nigga coming in there, some Terrence Howard light-skinned nigga trying to be Kang.
I'm Kang, man.
I'm Kang, man.
You
know what I mean?
I'm Thanos, man.
Right. We don't need that. No disrespect to Terrence Howard. I'm just using him because he's on the opposite side of the color spectrum. But, you know, you can get somebody who look like Jonathan Majors probably, but can they act like him? You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a great actor. He's doing good, man. Incredible, I mean, the Ant-Man movie didn't do as good as they wanted it to do, but that's just because that might not have been the best movie to introduce Kang in. I think it had potential, but it just didn't go as they planned.
Well, I think even with that, I mean, I ain't had a chance to see it yet, but I think what it is just that their movie's been so great, so now when they have like a mediocre one, not saying it's mediocre, but they, you know, it would be good if it was released, if someone else, like for instance, let's say if we're releasing a movie that's, you know, not based off a comic, it's just like, you know, maybe based on true events or maybe a drama. So basically them releasing it like that, you know, it would be like a good drama, but it would be a good comic book movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
I think that's what's going on here. I think it's, you know, pretty much the movie is good, but compared to, you know, Marvel standard, it's probably not the best.
Yeah. I mean, and I did go see it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I mean, it didn't reach the high levels. I ain't gonna lie, but it was good enough for me. It just wasn't where I was like, oh, I gotta go back and see that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like that, but it was good enough for me. But I do think that it didn't give you the whole feel of an Ant-Man movie. It just kind of went to a different area. Because, you know, it's certain things about Ant-Man movies that if you really like that franchise, you kind of look for those elements, you know? And they just weren't there. Mm-hmm. And so it was a lot more on a serious tip. And, you know, it just didn't land as good as it should have. But the parts with Kang really, you know, helped save the movie because Jonathan Majors, again, does such a good job with the acting. So, you know, we shall see.
Yep.
All right, so y'all let us know how y'all feel about Jonathan Majors losing his management and PR team. You know, how that bodes over with y'all in the comments. Let's see. My man is E40. He was ejected from an NBA game. Yeah, let's boo that. Boo!
And that's not at E40. That's
right. That's at the NBA Coliseum. Whoever ejected him.
And that white bitch.
Yeah, because basically the story goes, some white lady was heckling him the whole time, and he tried to do the right thing, was ignoring her. And she kept going, and from what I understand, allegedly she threw in some racist shit in there. That's allegedly. But he finally got mad and decided to respond to her, and all of a sudden now he's getting ejected from the game. Like he's the person doing wrong. So, you know, y'all let us know about that. What did you think about that whole situation?
Yeah, like I said, I just think it's unfortunate because I mean, you know what I'm saying? It goes to show you how certain people from the dominant society look viewers. They're like, you know, nigga dribble your ball, nigga rap your song.
Right.
We pay you money.
Shut
you know
up
what I'm saying?
and
They make more money than they do.
Yeah.
But they feel that like, look, we own y'all, so y'all get out here and shuck and jive.
Yeah.
Y'all get out here and dribble the ball, run up and down the court. Because that's what we pay y'all to do. We give you these things so y'all can do this. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it's just like, nah, I mean, that man was, you know, he wasn't bothering you. I mean, I understand like heckling and understand, you know, that, because for what I understand, I mean, obviously I see they had to be at the, the other team stadium, because I mean, I don't think if they was at a home game, it would be heckled like that. I have to go back and look, but even still, it's like, you know, chill with that.
I agree. I mean, I hope that, you know, something happens to where, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if E40 can take somebody to court over that, but I would make a big deal out of that, about that, how they did that to him. Because, I mean, to me, that was very wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what the lady said, but the fact that he kept trying to ignore her the whole time.
Yep.
And then when he finally responds, then he's the bad guy. Get the hell out of here, man.
Nah.
I don't F with that. But, you know, and to whoever the white lady is, you know what I mean? You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You were there for a game, not to heckle a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, anyway, so yeah, y'all let us know how y'all feel about that in the comments as well, because I think that's kind of atrocious, man, for that man to be treated like that.
Oh, yeah, man.
So,